First of all, we had no illusions that this would be an easy game. We knew this was going to be a hard game because NLEX is really basically fighting for survival. So we anticipated it. And number two, we knew that we had to do the job on Kevin Alas because historically Kevin has always played a career game against TNT. And that's exactly what happened. Without Bolik, it was Alas who was really carrying the team. Um, so we weren't surprised at how hard it is. Give credit to the coaching staff of Coach Jong that they came up with a very good defensive game plan. Took away a lot of the things that we wanted to do, and we shot very poorly in this ball game, below 40%. So um, uh, I thought that we uh, took too long. I thought we were taking it a little bit too easy at the start, especially when we saw that Bolik wasn't starting. And thankfully, we recovered towards the end. But still, the way we finished the game leaves me very disappointed. And, it's something that we have to talk about as a team as well.
Coach, I want to ask Ronde Hollis Jefferson. He is our player of the game. And although he had 23 points, 40 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 blocks, he struggled shooting-wise for 7 out of 25. And then there's also one huddle where he stepped away, expressed his frustration, but still tried to battle through. Just if you could comment about the attitude and determination and his resilience.
Oh, that's wrong day. He really gets upset when he misses free throws, and he was 50% today, and that's a big beef among us, between us as well. His ability to make free throws. He takes a lot of pride in that. He works a lot on his free throws during practice. So when he's missing like this, thankfully this was one of the games where we could afford it because I thought we played some pretty good defense as well. But he knows that in the crucial game, where we have Ginebra coming up, he cannot shoot that way from the free throw line. So that's the main reason why he gets upset. And you will see during games, he mutters at himself, he minumura niya sarili niya, he curses himself. He doesn't curse out his teammates or anyone. It's all directed towards him. And we've learned to live with that and to accept that because that's who he is. Like I always tell my players, I don't care if we have a shouting match on the sideline as long as when you come in, you're giving your best. Diba? Basta nagpapakamatay ka sa loob, maski magsigawan tayo sa bench, okay lang sa akin yun. I have no problems with that. As against tatahimik ka and then pagpasok mo sa loob, lalamya-lamya ka, di ba? So that's the dynamics the dynamic between not only between me and Ronde but the entire team. So we all know that, and we appreciate that's a small thing compared to what he gives to us inside the court.
We're now ready to entertain questions from the media.
Congratulations. Na-mention mo kayo yung Lebron Friday. Sabi mo ako, you were disappointed with your end-game execution. But is the Friday game going to somehow magiging define probably yung direction ng TNT moving forward?
Huge game for us, but I'm the one thing I'm sure of is if we play this way on Friday, we cannot win. We have to play a lot better than we played tonight. So the problem is we have one day off. We'll basically walk through stuff tomorrow at practice, talk about Ginebra, and they're going to be pretty well rested coming into tomorrow. So, but that's a good challenge. It's a good challenge for us to have. And like I said, I never sell these boys or these players short. They always get up and they always fight for in the tough games. As a coach, my job is really to make sure that they're recovering well. The rest and the recovery tonight and tomorrow is going to be very important.
Coach, during the fourth quarter, you got the final small lineup. You saw that, nakita mo na positive and Will we expect to see that again?
We often utilize that lineup naman because we feel, especially when we're playing teams with the 7-footers, with the tall imports, we have no match with size. So we just ask our bigs, Poy, Kelly, and Henry to hold their best as much as possible. But hopefully we're in games, we're still in the ball game, so that in the end we can go to that smaller, quicker lineup. And I think that's harder to defend because of our quickness and our ability to shoot the 3 ball. So obviously there is something that we give up defensively, but I feel the offensive benefits outweigh it. So I'm sure you notice we like going to that smaller and quicker lineup. It gives us better spacing on the floor, giving the defense more difficulty.
Coach, during the finals, wala pang Troy Rosario now, he's with Ginebra. How will that change how you prepare and how do you see the Ginebra team with Troy Rosario so far?
Not only Troy, I think Jamie Malonzo is already ready as well. Going to be very different. That's good. That's a much better and highly upgraded Ginebra team. But like I said, this team we know how to put our head down and grind it out and put in the work. And tonight I think was a good example. Our game wasn't pretty at all. Shots weren't falling, but we found a way to win. The most important thing first is to find a way to compete, to have the will to compete, and then you can find a way to win. So hopefully we can do that again on Friday.
Coach, update na po kay Ray ng Bata in fourth quarter.
Not the tapilok so we don't know. We're going to find out today. We will really know about that tomorrow in practice. Doon talaga malalaman yun kung how serious or not the injury is. So hopefully it's just a slight sprain that he can still play on Friday. But if not, then we just need to get the next man up.
And that's it for our post-game press conference.